What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we have a little bit of Detroit Lions news. This one's going to be pretty short and sweet, but it's finally some good news. So let's get it started.
You know, I got to shout out DoseOfDion, man, because it was actually the first time I went live on YouTube. And, you know, guys don't know DoseOfDion. He put out a lot of good content for the Detroit Lions.
Welcome everybody to another video. Glad you guys are here. And yes, I am glad you guys are here for this one because we have gotten some good Detroit Lions news. Guys, the last couple of days we haven't got any good news the last couple of days, okay? All we get is this. Green Bay put up 43. We lose one of the worst ways you possibly can in the NFL. Monday, we wake up to Justin Coleman being placed on IR. It is like, what in the world just happened? And we know how important that cornerback position is. I did a video on that just recently on that fourth quarter against the Bears. So we're getting all this bad news. And we're concerned, right? Is Desmond Trufant going to play? We know Justin Coleman's out for at least 3 weeks. Jeffrey Okudah didn't even play week 1. Is he going to play? There's still some concerns, without a doubt. But shout out to my guy Phantom, who I'd say added me on Twitter to this tweet. And it says that Desmond Trufant avoided any kind of serious hamstring injury, which basically means that he could be playing on Sunday. Now, it's not a guarantee that he will, but this is good news. This is very, very good news because if Desmond Trufant can give it a go on Sunday, it's going to make a huge difference. And someone said in the comment section of my other videos that he was listed as questionable when he went out of the game. He just didn't come back in that game. But having Desmond Trufant on the field is going to make a huge difference, especially knowing you're facing Aaron Rodgers, who put up 43 points against the Minnesota Vikings. Now, the Vikings, their secondary is much worse than our secondary at full strength. But the Lions aren't going to be at full strength. We already know Justin Coleman's out. And if Justin Coleman was out, Desmond Trufant and Okudah, guys, we're in trouble. Because that's exactly what the fourth quarter was against Chicago. We had Tony McRae, Darryl Roberts, and Amani. Now, Amani held his own, no doubt. Amani held his own. And after the beginning, you really didn't hear his name anymore because Amani did his thing. So we should have Amani heading into week 2, which is great. But you need to have more than just one cornerback because with the Packers' weapon, all of these guys are going to move across the field, okay? They're going to play everywhere. They're not going to line up at the same position. Cornerbacks across the board that can hold their own. Now, the Lions may follow. They may take a player and follow, especially if they are pretty depleted heading into this game because right now it looks good news that Desmond Trufant could go, but if he can't, they may follow Amani. They may try to put him everywhere on the field. It's going to be difficult, but they may try. But we still don't have an injury up there on Jeff Okudah. Hopefully Okudah can go, but there is some good news here. Just a little bit of good news that Desmond Trufant could play. Now, if the Lions do get healthy at corner to the point where Okudah's out there, Desmond Trufant and Amani heading into this week 2 matchup against Green Bay, the Lions have I would say they have a really good shot to win this football game. And I know you're thinking it's crazy, but seriously, if you want to know, go check out that fourth quarter video against the Bears because that's all it was, losing cornerbacks. I have nothing against Tony McRae whatsoever, but when Desmond Trufant went down, we saw the stats. We saw the stat difference. 11 for 25 to 9 and 11 for 3 touchdowns, 0 touchdowns when Desmond Trufant was out there. Also, some of it was Justin Coleman. You lost Justin Coleman. Darryl Roberts said step in. He wasn't great, but he wasn't as bad as Tony McRae because McRae was attacked over and over and over. And if it wasn't for a couple of overthrows, there's probably more touchdowns given up. I mean, they just went right at him and they didn't stop because they didn't have to stop because he kept getting open. That's the thing with cornerbacks in the league. It's great to have 2 shutdown corners, right? That'd be awesome. But if an offense spreads you out, one cornerback can make that whole group fall apart. One cornerback can hold that whole group back. So you need to have cornerbacks across the field, across the board that can play well and at a high level, especially in Matt Patricia's defense and Corey Allen's defense, where you have to be able to cover first. We heard it from Corey Allen today. You have to be able to cover first before you can get to the quarterback.
Cover first. And when you can cover, then it gives those guys an opportunity to rush.
So Desmond Trufant, if he can be on the field, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. They don't have too many great weapons aside from Devontae Adams. I mean, they have Allen Lazard who's solid, but a lot of it is just the speed, getting to the outside, and just Aaron Rodgers is going to pick you apart if you're rocking with a guy in Tony McRae. Hey, look. Let's back off McRae a little bit. This guy really never has played cornerback in his career. I mean, he's listed there, but he's mainly just a special teamer, okay? And even Darryl Roberts, he was not good last year. So Roberts will probably play again this week, but if we can get Desmond Trufant back, that is huge because they at least have Amani and Trufant who we can rely upon. And I think Jeffrey Okudah hopefully will go and the next man up. And I think you should have some high expectations. I mean, it will be his first game. He may come out a little slow, but it should be an upgrade to Tony McRae and those guys. Again, nothing against Tony McRae. He just struggled, and you could see it. All the Bears did was attack him, and they just took advantage, and that's really what it was. That was their entire offense. I mean, I have a video on it. That was their entire offense. So for the Detroit Lions, getting Desmond Trufant back, if he can play in week 2, this is huge. I'm so grateful to hear this news. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. Hopefully he can go. And yes, I'm not making my prediction until I know who's going to be out there at the cornerback position. Now, the Lions are going to have to score points, all right? They can't go out here, score 17, and be like, hey, we did it. No, it won't work. You're going to at least have to put up 24. So hopefully we get Galladay back. I think the Lions can drop some points, okay? Minnesota did score 34 points in this game. All right, let's give it. They still scored 34 points. A lot of it came late, but they did. The Lions can put up points against the Green Bay Packers. We should have put up 30 points against the Bears. We dropped the touchdown and put up 30 and win. And the Bears have one of the better defenses in the league, one of the best defenses in the league. Going against Green Bay, not one of the best defense, good, not one of the best. The Lions could go out there and put up some points, but they just need some help defensively, and that's the only thing I'm concerned about is that cornerback spot. It's really the only thing. If the Lions were completely healthy heading next week, one, they wouldn't have lost week 1, and 2, I had really high expectations for week 2. The Lions are going to have a legit shot to win week 2 if these cornerbacks can be healthy. I mean, that's really what is going on right now. So hopefully that is the case. The Lions have not went out and signed a cornerback, so that could mean that they also know that, hey, they may be good to go week 2. That's probably a good sign. If they're going out and signing players, that may be a little concerning because, like, oh yeah, they're probably not playing this weekend. So we'll have to wait and see. Shout out to my guy Crazy Fanta for sending me that. Desmond Trufant looks like he could go this Sunday. Hopefully he does. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. Keep you guys updated with everything Lions. And I'm out. Look at all these cool people. Look at all these cool Hall of Fame, All-Pro, and patrons. You guys are so awesome. Look how interesting. That's an interesting name. I've never seen one like that. I'm not saying that one out loud. We got some cool stuff here, man. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys want to be part of this? Click the join button. I appreciate you guys. Look, man, you guys are cool, man. I see you. Oh, I see your... You're not sneak. I see you down there, my boy.